Hey, it's Michelle Butt, and it's time for another Fun Fact Friday. And today I wanted to have a little talk with you about when people say or do something that shakes your confidence and how you can remember how your facial archetype can help you move through that confidence shaking experience more quickly and more with less damage, let's say. So for example, a couple of weeks ago, I had an experience with someone who said, well, I don't really know what you do. You should probably change all of that. Change the way you say it, change the way you talk about it, because I'm not getting it. And in the moment, my sage wanted to shrink and go into fear mode and wanted to retreat deep down into the dark place that sages will tend to go, because all of a sudden I've made myself vulnerable, which is very tough for a sage, and somebody is quite matter-of-factly saying, I don't get it. And that can make a sage retreat and then maybe never come out. Or it could potentially hurt so deeply and you would never know. That's how sages respond to things when someone questions them. If they're a warrior, they might potentially get very angry and aggressive with the person. Well, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, and because the first response for a warrior is anger. And it could be any situation. I'm just bringing that up because that particular incident for me, because it gave me something to talk to you guys about today. If you're a captivator, you might instantly start crying because all of a sudden you feel that somebody telling you something that they think is helping you feels like they don't love you, and all of a sudden you feel unlovable. So we all go to different places depending on what our facial archetype is, even if we're encountering the same stressful situation. And that's really important to know, because if you're a sage, you're going to react one way, and if you're a captivator, you're going to react another way, and how you pull yourself out of it is completely different for each one. So if you have a captivator best friend who's just encountered something and you're a sage, you can say to her, oh, just go take a warm bath and think about all the wonderful good things that you have in your life. That works for a sage. That does not work for a captivator. A captivator needs to go out and have some fun and be the center of attention and surround herself with all sorts of people who love her so that she remembers that she is lovable. So when you understand who you are, you will innately and immediately understand how criticism or stressful situations turn you to the challenge side of your archetype. And then you can understand how to pull yourself out in resonance with who you are, rather than trying strategies that apply to other people who might not have the same kind of facial archetypal structure as you do. So I hope that wasn't too convoluted today. I really wanted to try and get you to understand that there are so many nuances to the face that help you cope with every potential aspect of life that life throws at you. And it's very, very robust, and it gives you an amazing point of understanding yourself and an amazing ability to understand other people. So until next Friday, I will see you then. Bye for now.